Many today, as you walk down this aisle, call your name and celebrate. Some family members and some friends, because they're genuinely proud of you. Some of your parents fighting back tears, because in many cases, you're the first generation to go and graduate from a college or university. Some because they sacrificed and gave you a life they didn't have. Some because they didn't have money but just prayed for you and did what they could to bring you through. But then I know the other side, because I'm black too. In fact, I've been black, Dr. Reed, 3 times. I was born a black baby, grew to being a black boy, now I'm a black man, so I know black folks. And I know that some of y'all screaming are just hollering, because you didn't do nothing to help some of those you screaming about. Some of y'all wouldn't help one night of homework. Some of y'all hung out all night when you could have encouraged them. Some of y'all in the back room smoking a joint while they were in the front trying to learn. Come on. And I bring that up because all of us need to be honest about how we want to leave this hall today. We don't all have everything on our side. But what Dr. Mary McLeod Bethune and what Dr. Reed and what the Board of Trustees have fought to give you is an opportunity that no matter what you face, you have the grounding and a foundation to face it. Today, I want to say to the graduates, this is the end of one lap, but the race is not over. You should celebrate. You should weep and smile. You should have a sense of achievement. But know there is a difference between your launch and your landing. This is not your landing. This is your launch. And if you don't plan on a good landing, you will erase the joy of your launch today. I left New York last night to come down for these ceremonies. It was raining in New York. It was cloudy. Finally, after waiting on the runway, we took off. It wouldn't have mattered that we did a great takeoff if 2.5 hours later I hadn't had a safe landing. I don't want you to have a great launch and then go and misuse it and abuse it and not live up to the belief that those teachers, instructors, and those that have fought to keep this school funded so you'd have a launch expect of you. I told the young men when we did the kickoff in the men's initiative that it doesn't matter in life who's on your side if you're not on your own side. But the reverse is also true. It doesn't matter who is not on your side if you're on your own side. If the whole world is for you and you don't leave here for yourself, they can't make you live to your full potential. But if the whole world is against you, if nobody here is applauding you, if you're at the end of the line of graduates that walked in. It doesn't matter. If you're on your side, God will take little and make much happen. As he read my bio, and I have friends here on the board of trustees, Reverend Durham, who I've known many years, and Reverend Creasy, who know even more my bio, but the thing that everyone always leaves out is that I have at times been the chairman of the board, president, secretary, treasurer, and only member of the Sharpton family club. We meet every morning. And wherever I'm staying, I go in the bathroom and I call a meeting of the Sharpton family club. And we talk to Al. We get him ready. We pep him up. We tell him, you can take it. You can make it. Keep going. Don't worry about what they may say or do. And by the time I come out of the restroom every morning, I'm ready. I don't need nobody but God on my side. And I'm telling you, you've got to be the head of your own family. Now look at the world that you enter. Imagine 107 years ago, when Mary McLeod Bethune founded this college. You've heard it throughout your time here, 5 students, $1.50. You've seen her grandson, her great-grandson this morning. But can you imagine when she founded this university, founded it as a college, there were no rights that anyone in America had to respect when it came to people of color. There were parts of the South that we had to walk in the gutter while others walked on the street. We couldn't eat in restaurants. We couldn't use public transportation. We couldn't sleep in a hotel room. Yet something in her would not let the times define her. She decided that she was a full human being and that she was going to act like that no matter how they tried to treat her. And she formed the college against the odds because she decided to define herself and therefore define others. Well, here you and I, 107 years later. We can sleep in any hotel, eat in any restaurant, vote, have a black president, a black attorney general, 40 black members of Congress. We've got more working for us than any generation that preceded us. But most of us are doing less with it.
Come on.
I heard the invocation as the verse of Lift Every Voice was invoked by the minister. Can you imagine when we were in the back of buses, when we were denied the use of using a public toilet, we were singing Lift Every Voice. We were talking about our forefathers and the tears of the slaughter. Now, with all of this power, with all of this influence, with more wealth than any generation of blacks we ever had, what are we singing now? We calling ourselves the N-word. What are we singing now? We're calling our women hoes and bees. What are we singing now? Drop it like it's hot. What are we singing now? Back that thing up rather than get yourself forward.
Come on.
If you sing the wrong song, you will have the wrong spirit.
Come on.
And if you